Today is the day that I try and put back some life into my couch potato of a car, my Altima SCR. It currently has been big old couch potato, almost 5 months. You might ask, well, I had a little incident back in September to where I was driving home, and on the ramp that I was supposed to get off at, I somehow managed to fall asleep as soon as I exited on the ramp, and I decided to take my car a little off-roading mini adventure. And what ended up happening is where I went over a curve, went off-roading for roughly maybe a couple seconds. When I woke back up, I noticed I was in the middle of somewhat of a field. Managed to get back on the road, no issue, no accident, no nothing. Went home, told my wife, checked to make sure there was no physical damage, didn't see anything, everything looked alright, and I continued on. The next day, the car started acting strange, but I just ignored it and assumed that it was just something minor. The following day, on my way to work, the car started overheating and it started smoking a little bit. I didn't really think about it twice. Continued to work. When I got to work, parked, noticed that there was a lot of smoke coming from under the hood of my car. Opened up the hood, turns out my car had completely overheated and I was running late for work, so I just decided to ignore it and went inside. After work, decided to look at the car again, once again, inspect to see what could have happened, caused the overheating. Popped the hood open, didn't see any damage, didn't see any leakage of coolant or anything, so I didn't think much of it. So I continued to get on the car, turn it on, start driving home. Roughly 2 minutes into my drive, the car started overheating. It started, I guess you could say, went into somewhat of a limp mode. The stubborn person I am, I decided to continue driving and see how close I could get it to the house before I would have to call a tow truck or call somebody to come pick me up. I was able to drive it for roughly 20 minutes, overheated, struggling, 60 miles an hour, roughly. Not trying to push it too hard because every time I would, it would struggle, and I just want to get as close to the house I could. Turns out it almost made it, but I still needed roughly another 15 miles to go. And at that point, the car decided to completely give out on me 100%, overheated. Managed to switch over to the right lane, got off on an exit, and I was able to pull over on the service road on the shoulder. And yeah, that's pretty much what happened with the car. That's what I got myself into, and currently I've been borrowing my mom's car for that same amount of time. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to giving it back to her and getting my car back up and running. But I don't know, we'll see how today goes. I'm a little skeptical that I might not get it to 100% operational, but as long as I can get it to I don't know, as long as I get it working somewhat, at least 60% a-okay, then I'll be happy, I'll be content. And then yeah, so I decided to film it just so I could see the progress I've made. And well, hopefully, maybe if somebody just does happen to go through the same situation, that way you can see what I did to get this car back up and running. So here is the couch potato, the SCR couch potato. As you can see, all the leaves starting to accumulate, all the dirtiness of rain and dirt and everything else you can think of. Some goats, might as well throw that in there. So right now, the issues I'm having with this car is the fact that not only is it overheating, but I'm also having issues with rough idling. And today, unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to fix that problem, but I at least want to fix the issues that I can fix, which is due to my off-roading experience. I ended up somehow causing the radiator to crack, and now it leaks coolant, and also my AC system has completely given out for maybe about roughly a year. It gets pretty hot here in Texas, so I will not only will I be replacing the radiator since it's cracked, I will also be replacing the condenser so I can here in the near future completely replace my whole AC system and well get the AC back up and running because it leaks refrigerant, and well, as far as getting the car to cool down, that necessarily isn't going to help it. So first I'm going to try and get it to move, and it kind of struggles to turn on, but we'll see how this goes. Oh, how I miss this car. Yep, it's been sitting for quite a while. It has a funky smell to it, a mixture of dirtiness and well, just air that hasn't necessarily been circulating, and leather, obviously. So here we go. We're gonna try and start this freaking car. Let's see if we can. Last time we tried turning it on, the battery had died, so we had to jump it. And by jumping, I don't necessarily mean getting up on it and beat the crap out of it. I meant to say jump starting, which probably everybody is more familiar with instead of just jumping. So here we go. We're gonna see how this goes. Put the key in. Alright. Steering wheel's a little locked up. Got a little bit of voltage. Hopefully that gets us somewhere. A little bit of gas. I know, 225,000 miles, almost 226. A lot of miles, but I don't really care. It's a fun car to drive. I mean, it was about time for it to start failing one way or another. Unfortunately, I'm the one who caused it instead of the car itself. So yeah, here we go. We're gonna start it up and let's see how much we can get done today. Alright, there's some more goats right there. Well, obviously that is not good. Once again, it is not gonna start, so we will be having to jump start it, not jump it, jump start it, in order to get this thing moving again. So we're just gonna go ahead and pop the hood open. Where's the there we go. There's enough power to chime, but not enough power to turn on. Sure, why not? I'm pretty dumb. I forgot I came in a car, and then I can use that car, aka my mom's car, to jumpstart my car. So I'm gonna have to, well, I'm gonna go get the car instead of looking for the damn keys for my brother's truck or my dad's truck. So yeah, sorry if hands a little shaky. It's a little nippy. There we go. Never done a video before, so sorry if I'm a little nervous or camera shy. I don't really like pictures or videos. I don't know. I just never been a big fan. Maybe I got traumatized when I was little. I don't know. I know that's why I don't like dancing, by the way. Because, well, I got traumatized when I was about roughly 7 years old. So, yeah. Yeah, there's a fun little fact. Random fact, actually. So, get back in this tiny little piece of junk. Oh, I guess it really isn't junk if this is what's getting me to and from work, while my junk of a couch potato car is, well, couch potato. Got my cables. Connect A and B. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Let's make that C squared. That magic happen. Let's see. 1 to the 2 to the 3. Chugga 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 choo. Not yet. Alright, let's try again. Here we go. We have give it some life. it sounds so good. Or at least in my opinion, it sounds good. Oh, that white smoke. Oh, there we go. For a V6, I think it sounds pretty good, not gonna lie. Not as good as the GTR, obviously, but I'd say it sounds pretty good. If you hear that hissing sound, that's the leak. That's the leak. And right, I don't know if you can see it, right here, this hose, there is a hole. And honestly, I had no idea what kind of hose it is or how to replace it. So hopefully I can take it somewhere and somebody can tell me, because I do not know. And that's not something that I would like to attempt, because, well, I follow the hose and it goes from there and all the way down, and I don't know from where on after that. But yeah, disconnect. Oh yes, that's the sound I like to hear. It's a good sound. It's a good sound. Oh no, that leak is causing it to idle pretty roughly. So if you hear it, it sounds like it's about to turn on. If it's not, there's just that rough idling going. The car's pretty loud. You can still hear it. Some people might think it's a little rice burner, but I do love me some rice with some beans, some tortilla. While you're at it, got some movement. That's all we need. A little bit of movement. A little bit of movement. I've been told that I should just get rid of the car, but I don't want to. Such a nice car. A little dinged up, but that's okay. Radiator, the AC condenser, my oil, coolant filter, and my oil filter wrench. So first we are gonna remove 4 clips, and then detach this. We're gonna go ahead and start unclamping these hoses, take off this bracket, and then once we get everything disconnected and unhooked from the top, I'll lift up the car a little bit. But first I am going to have to drain out all the coolant. So drain it out, unclamp hose. So it turns out I'm not gonna be able to open up the drain plug, so I'm just gonna go ahead and disconnect this clamp, and I'm just gonna drain it. Took the clamp off and detached the hose, and well, it made a pretty big mess. Honestly, I don't know if I'm doing any of this right, but it's the way I'm doing it, so we're just gonna go ahead and detach the reservoir. There we go. Attach the hose. Set it to the side.